just to sort of end the piece off. Okay, so now that we've covered so much ground in establishing, some more fine key elements to this Moorish paradigm and where we're going to take things as we continue to unfold through our discussions and our talks,
Mhm.
is there any final words that you want to say on this matter in particular?
Yeah, if you still got chat up, let's just show the people what it has to say about the Muslim versus Muslim situation, cause that to me, that's like more MUUR versus MOOR was the new version of the MOSLEM versus the MUSLIM. I really think that we have these difficulties because the literacy issues we have in the community as a whole. Um, but they exist, so they got to be dealt with. So just to clarify that, let's ask it, to
Did you type it in? Because I'm pulling it back up now. But while you do that, I'm going to say this: that's an excellent point you bring up about the literacy issue, specifically because I actually had an argument with a popular YouTuber about literacy because there's this thing going on in our community, and again, this is an American issue because I just seen a study earlier yesterday that spoke about how students are failing terribly in the American school system when it relates to math and reading. And, the reading capacity, like reading has a lot of benefits cognitively. Reading literally makes you smarter. It makes your dialogue better. It makes actually physically better for your brain to read books and study. And it's like exercising the mind. This makes it so when people, because the argument is that, well, how do you know what you're reading is true? People can listen to audiobooks now. People can watch videos. Those are different forms of learning, and those are different forms of communication. Reading uses a different type of cognition. So if you don't exercise it, that means that you're not elevating your mind and your brain in that capacity. And this is why we have so much parroting in our community because people don't actually read books like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you start talking about cite your source, how do you know it's true just because it's in a book? Well, you have to cross reference. It's called research. You have first sources, secondary sources, and tertiary sources. You know what
Mhm,
I'm saying? And
mhm.
and 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 so you got to know the difference. And then you're able to formulate through critical thinking. So these tools and these skill sets are grossly missing from our community and the larger American community as well. It's not just a black issue; it's an American issue.
Yeah,
Reading is in the gutter. You know what I mean? So let me pull this up. So I'm glad you brought that point up because it is certainly a tragedy and something that we're trying to
yeah,
actively help, fix.